Welcome, it's denome, and this is the market update for the Bitcoin and crypto markets, and today is 20th of March 2023. So as you probably know from my last video that I went all in on Bitcoin about at the price of $20,500, and from here I have gone up about 35% on my stash, and I did sell about 25% of my Bitcoin here at the price of about $27,250. So right about here. So why did I do that is I don't really want to be all in on Bitcoin, but because at the time it was a little bit uncertain how the banks will be bailed out, and I had to liquidate into some asset that I know will hold value. So after my reasoning, I went all in on Bitcoin as it seemed the safest asset. But now the SVB bank has been bailed out, and as a consequence, the USDC has been bailed out as well. So USDC is back to the $1 peg that it is supposed to be at, and USDC, they have now moved to a safer bank. It doesn't mean it's safe, but it is a safer bank, and I am actually waiting for a small pullback, just because if we measure this price move from the bottom, it's about 45%. So it would be nice to have some kind of a pullback, although we did have this pullback about 10% here, but just a pullback because we did reclaim this line here, and this is an important line just because this is basically the top of the bear market. So we have now crossed above it, which makes a lot of people quite bullish. But on the short term, if we go to the 4-hour chart, what we can see here is that we can see kind of like a how do I say, the steam on this pump has gone down. If we take a look at the volume here, you can see the volume is falling down, and if we take a look at the RSI, you can see that we had higher highs here on the chart, but we had lower highs here on the RSI on the 4-hour chart. So a pullback, in my opinion, would make a lot of sense. A pullback back to about 25,000, that's probably a great area to buy. Doesn't mean it happens, it's just something that I wish to utilize if we go to these prices here. So I did sell 25%, but I'm expecting the Bitcoin to go quite a bit higher, to be honest, because we are now above this bullish line here, or the bull market line here. We are above the what is it? The moving average. If we go back to the daily, we had a nice pump from this 200-day moving average here, and we are quite a bit higher than the moving average at the moment. So maybe we see a pullback or we go sideways. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. Honestly, even if we don't see a pullback, I still rather have about 25% of my crypto portfolio in stablecoins, just in case something happens that I do have liquidity to actually use those situations. And if I need to get money to spend on the real world, I can easily convert the stablecoins into fiat. I don't have to worry about converting Bitcoin at a low price to fiat if I don't want to. So that's basically what I did here. It's a nice 35% gain on my full stash here. So it gets me going for a few months again. So very nice. A big area of confluence is where we are at the moment. You can see that we had let's actually go a little bit lower here. You can see that we had a few touches here at this level, and we did have a lot of price action at this level here, and now we are basically just hovering below it. We can even actually put it a little bit lower, so it's at the bottom here of this price move here. So we are basically just touching this area as a resistance. So some kind of a pullback to about 25,000. It can be even a lower. We can go even lower, because if we take a look at the well, actually, yeah, the 0.38 level on the Fibonacci retracement tool would also put us to about 25,000. So in my opinion, $25,000 pullback would be a lot of, or would make a lot of sense. Doesn't mean it will happen, but that's something that I'm just expecting. Personally, I'm not trading alts yet. You can see that if we just take a look at the last 7-day moves, Bitcoin had a move of 25% overall, but all the other alts basically just hovering sideways, except a few oddballs like the World Banker was one. I'm not exactly sure why. We have the self key that I was talking about later or before, and then we had this Grail insane pump to 150, 160%. So overall, there may maybe some alts that even I'm considering to buy right now. One of them is actually called Soul. So Soul, this is a token that I was talking about in a previous video. I'm looking to perhaps get back into this one because I really like the project and the market cap is very, very nice. But it just needs a how do I say, like a narrative shift or the trend shift back into the gaming games or gaming tokens or NFT tokens, then Soul will probably do fine. It's down about 95% from the top, $23 million market cap. And even if we go to the price of the Soul, I'm not buying this, by the way, now. It's just something that I'm looking to buy. I do like that it made a higher low here on the chart. And if we take a look at the retracement tool, we are basically just at the golden level, 0.618 Fibonacci level here, and we're just above it. We had a retracement here, so it could be a great buy. So that's what I'm basically looking at from the alts. There may be some other ones. I did get a little bit of Matic back, and I got the AVAX back. And actually, this is a new coin. It was something that I was looking to invest in before, and then I got Atom. And these are the coins that I'm trading on the EasyBot. I made a video about it before, so I reactivated the EasyBot with these 3 tokens. So Avalanche, Atom, and what is it? The Matic. So those are the coins that I'm using with the EasyBot. But basically, still pretty much only trading Bitcoin at the moment. Did not invest into crazy alt yet, but Soul may be something interesting that I'm looking to get back into as well. Did not make that call yet, but I may be making that call before the next video, or maybe I will just trade the Bitcoin. Anyway, that's basically my idea. The bull run or the bullish case for Bitcoin continues to be there because of the banking crisis seems to be escalating, and when there's less trust in the banks, they need liquidity from the governments to bail them out, which means there will be more liquid cash on hand, and people, when they are afraid of banks collapsing, they may turn into Bitcoin as a store of value, because then you don't need any third party to control your assets. So that's why I think the bullish case for Bitcoin continues to be there, but just a pullback would make a lot of sense to about 25,000. Doesn't mean it will happen, but it would be very, very nice and logical to have after this resistance line check to go back to the previous support, and from there we may see another high. Anyway, that's it for my update. If you like this kind of content, consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you on the next video. Cheers.